Hey, what's going on, guys? So we've seen the master grade, we've seen the high grade. Now we're going to take a look at the high grade Rezin Schnyder version of the Geara Doga here. So it's basically in blue, it has a different gun, and you're meant to use the commander antenna with it, and that is kind of really the only real difference between the regular HG with this. You could, repaint this to the regular colors if you wanted, or you could paint the regular one to these colors if you wanted. Again, the only real plastic difference is going to be in the rifle. Personally, I definitely prefer this version of the beam rifle, so if you ask me, this would be the one that I would get. But the list price on these is exactly the same. Better check just to make sure, but yep, 1800 yen, so the list price on them is the same, so it's basically just get whichever version you prefer. Now, cool box right here on the front. The Geara Doga does look really nice, just kind of in any situation, but it's always looking good here on the cover of the box. So there you go. On the side, this is number 92, so it came out directly after the original Geara Doga. Kind of strange. I don't think Bandai would do that these days, release a variant right after it in the HGUC line. So they probably would have made this P Bandai if this kit would have come out today, which makes sense, I guess, if they're going to do P Bandai stuff, to have it just be a color swap and one gun difference. So that's why they did the master grade as a P Bandai kit. Makes sense, right? The nice thing about the master grade is that actually included both rifles in the box, so you could have just made this just straight out of the box if you want. I think the master grade maybe came with some different markings or something though for it, so that would have been one advantage of getting a P Bandai kit. Otherwise, I digress. Let's take a look here at the images on the bottom of the box. It's just a sample build there, all painted up very blue, and then some CG render here with some information all in Japanese on the top of the box. Again, it's all kind of the same stuff we saw with the regular kit, or with the original version. The Model I moves, it can hold the rifle, it's got the beam axe, the beam saber, and then the Sturmfaust. Some more information there, again, and the list price. So let's get it opened up, and we can just expect, of course, to see a whole lot of blue and dark navy blue, and those nice metallic-y silver parts inside, and then our manual. So let's get a look at this. Okay, very nice, reference image there. If you want to match the original colors, you can just get a good look at that. On the back, more detail images like we saw on the outside of the box. It's got all the different weapons here on display, and the shield which bends, the beam rifle, and all the details in red here that are not molded into the kit. Well, the details are there, but they're not in red. So just like with the regular version, you can expect to do a lot of detail painting on it if you want it to be totally color accurate. And the color guide there is at the bottom, again, all in Japanese. Opening it up to the inside, got a whole bunch of information there, again, all in Japanese. About the different weapons and everything, the backpack, and then another advertisement here for different HGUC kits from the Char's Counterattack series. So the new Gundam, this has to be the Yaku Doga and the Rijazi over there as well. Cute as he is. Alright, then we got our manual here. So in this one, it's giving you an X over the original kind of grunt type helmet. You're not meant to use that one, although obviously you could if you really wanted to. So we're just going through the construction. Again, exactly the same. The torso, the backpack, the head, the weapons and shield, the arms, and then those are done. And then the feet, the legs, the waist, and then back around to our color page. Finishing that up, and then a couple more weapons here, and then just how to equip those and how to put it up on an action base. So let's get into the runners. Alright, just like with the original kit, we have a very small foil sticker sheet here, just the Neo Zeon marking logo there for the shield and the pink mono eye sticker. PC132 here for our polycaps here in gray. The A runner once again in 4 different colors. We've got some yellow over here for some piping, some red here for the heads of the Sturmfaust, our main blue color, and then some clear yellow there at the top. And I will notice this actually does have another new part aside from the rifle. It has this effect part there for the beam saber. The original kit only has the parts, these 2 clear yellow parts for the beam axe. It doesn't have this one here, so that's another new part for this kit. Actually, I didn't know about that. We're going to be here more in that light blue, and this is exactly the same as the original kit, so again, you can choose between which version of the head you want if you really want to change that. Nice engraved marking there on the front of the shield, and otherwise just nice parts all around. Runner C, all in this dark navy blue for parts for the feet, the shoulders, the skirts, and all of that. And then runner D is our metallic-y silver parts for some joint and hand parts. Now, aside from, here is the new rifle. On the original kit, it had the parts for the original beam rifle in this section here, so now it's switched to this upper section. So we have the 1, 2, 3 parts for the new beam rifle. But we also have the addition of additional hand. So I guess the original kit didn't have this extra holding hand for the rifle as well. So that is something else that is new for this kit. So I gotta say, with the addition of the new beam rifle, which is just a different beam rifle, I should say, but the extra additional parts for this, the extra beam effect part and the extra hand, I gotta say, this is probably gonna be definitely your better buy unless you really want the original beam rifle of the standard version. And then finally, runner E for a few more parts here in that gunmetal metallic-y silver ABS color plastic. So there you go, guys. That is everything. Nice solid kit, and not really a big fan of the blue, but normally. But I gotta say, the blue color plastic actually doesn't look too bad. It's a kind of like nice, slightly dull blue. It doesn't quite look as bright as it does in some of the artwork and everything on that. So I gotta say, it's looking pretty good, and I think it's gonna look pretty solid just straight out of the box. Obviously missing a lot of little details, of course, like we saw with the regular HG of the original version, or the regular grunge type version. But we'll take a look at this in the review coming up next. So as always, guys, any questions or comments, leave those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the review. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.